Hey there, I'm Tony DeCopel. This is The Uplift. We got a great show for you, great cast of characters as well. Among them, these, a 7-year-old who felt she needed to start a lemonade stand to properly honor her late mother. Also, a camp director dedicated to giving kids experiencing homelessness a safe place for the summer. And a legendary surfer in Southern California who does not look at all like the others out there catching waves. Plus, another legend, Judge Frank Caprio, who has gained millions of fans around the world doing what he does best, judging from the heart. All that and more heartwarming news. You know what you're watching, The Uplift. Hey there, welcome to The Uplift, the show that lifts you up for at least the next 30 minutes, you and me as well. And we're going to begin with a real tearjerker, so grab your tissues. About a 7-year-old, Emery Johnson, who started a lemonade stand so she could properly honor her mother. Here is Steve Hartman with our story.
They have to, which is why she couldn't understand. First time but her mom, just this tiny metal one, to pay for her mother's headstone. At first, she didn't make mention of her cause.
Thank you.
But word got out.
Thank you.
And before long,
Thank you.
Emery says it seemed like just about everyone here in Scottsboro, Alabama was thirsty for lemonade. The price was $1.
Thank you.
But she says people liked it so much,
How many cups do you want?
they often paid more.
Thank you. The most that we got for one cup of lemonade was $300.
For lemonade?
Yeah, for one cup.
Whoa! So far, Emery's lemonade stand has raised more than $15,000, which will all go into savings because a monument company is now donating the headstone. But more importantly, Emery has taken that lemon life handed her and squeezed out hope.
Her comment was when all these people came, she couldn't believe so many people cared for her and loved her mommy.
They always say it takes a village to raise a child, but sometimes it also takes a village to mourn a mom. Folks around here take that role seriously, offering Emery comfort by the cupful and all the love she can drink.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Steve Hartman, on the road in Scottsboro, Alabama.
It's a beautiful story. After the break, meet a surfing legend in Southern California. She may have retired from competition, but she is still making waves. And later, how did this man go from a shoe shiner to Rhode Island royalty? It's the way he judges others. You're watching The Uplift. A surfer in Southern California is making waves because she stands out from all the others on the water, and that's because she stands on 4 legs and has a tail. Here's Carter Evans with that story.
Here we go.
Oh, yes.
Surfing a wave this size takes skill.
Oh, she made it.
Even people on the beach sound shocked.
I think she's going to connect, dude.
That's a dog tearing it up in a good way. That's because Skylar the surf dog is a beast on the board.
She surfs legit waves, like
Yeah.
real waves.
She surfed some pretty big waves.
Head high for you or me.
Yeah. Probably caught like 10 footers before.
Homer Hennard says he could tell Skylar had skills the first time he brought her to the beach as a pup.
She ran and jumped on the board. I seen she had really good balance, and I was like, oh, it's on. Come on, girl. Come on.
We hit the water in Santa Cruz, California to see for ourselves. Sharing a wave together, it's obvious this furry phenom has flow.
Look at her putting her paw out there.
Skylar's earned the title of top dog for her K9 gnarliness, but what stands out is her ability to surf solo.
She was naturally leaning on rail and punching bottom turns and lifting up one paw to go this way, and it was like she really got it, like she was really surfing.
Eventually, she was ready for the holy grail of surfing. They rounded up a barrel for this cattle dog at Kelly Slater's surf ranch.
We came out of the tube, and it was amazing. I can't even explain it. And she was looking back at me, and I was like, that was awesome.
Now, at 15, Skylar's surf sessions are primarily surf therapy.
Yeah, doggy.
How you doing, Skylar?
Helping people overcome challenges by riding waves.
And just this amazing thing happens, you know, where they're just smiling. I almost can see disabilities go away for a brief moment.
She looks like she's loving it.
How do you know she's actually having fun? How do you know she likes this?
You can tell. Once we're riding a wave and she's hanging 10 on the nose with her tongue out, looking back up at me, she's been the best surf partner I could ever have.
Who knew a salty dog could be so sweet? Carter Evans, CBS News, Santa Cruz.
All right, Carter, thank you very much. We're going to take you now to a summer camp that's become a beacon of light for many kids in Baltimore because many of those kids have no homes. Here is Tara Lynch.
Camp St. Vincent helps children across Baltimore City and Baltimore County that are battling homelessness, providing them with a lot of different enrichment opportunities, bridging the gap of summer learning loss while having summer fun.
We're trying to figure out where young people are when they come in and then try to create space for them to be enriched on a social and emotional level.
In Patterson Park, you'll find kids being kids, campers who are enjoying the summer sun. But what you may not see.
The camp primarily serves families and young people who are suffering from homelessness.
160 campers from Baltimore City and County comprise Camp St. Vincent, which provides academic support in reading and math, sports programs, arts enrichment, swims in the pool, and field trips around the area.
What's your name, sweetheart? Joshua.
Being a beacon in the city for kids who have those financial circumstances that don't allow them to be able to have access, and then open doors for them that they can see themselves in the future doing some of the things that we provide.
High school students volunteer their time to mentor the next generation.
I'm taking on a new responsibility for myself and for the people around me, so I think that's a good challenge for me, and I don't mind it.
For campers, it's about setting goals to reach new heights, like Keyshawn Burton, who dreams of playing college basketball at Ohio State.
I'm setting a goal to reach a point. Like if I was climbing a mountain, I have to get to point A to point B.
What's point B for you?
Point B, I'm trying to make it to the NBA.
Finding those kids who never get the light on them in a positive way, and then shining that light bright enough to where they can see themselves.
Camp St. Vincent is accepting donations for several different types of items so that the fun can continue all summer long. For now, reporting in Patterson Park, Tara Lynch, WJZ.
Nice piece. All right, coming up, meet a veteran skater in California who may not fit the profile of a typical skateboarder because she is proving age is only a number. It said there are about 85 million skateboarders in the world, and the vast majority of them are not only young, they're literally children, 18 years of age or younger. Well, in Santa Cruz, California, there's one skateboarder proving that 18, just another number. Here's Jamie Yukas.
Helmet on, adrenaline pumping, Jody Oyama is in her element. The world champ weaves and whizzes her way through the cones too fast for you to notice at first what's really remarkable about her. Oyama is 64 years old and has been shredding the skate scene since she was 13.
What's it like to be 64 in skateboarding? I don't feel that old until I look in the mirror and I see the wrinkles, but I feel like I'm stronger than I've ever been.
In her 50-year professional career, she's traveled around the world competing. And so far this season, she's ranked second in the world in slalom, ahead of teenagers a quarter of her age.
When I go to the airport, like getting rides and I have skateboards, they go, "Oh, where's your grandkids or your kids?" And I'm like, "No, these are mine."
Oyama was a kid herself when her brother Carrie built her first skateboard.
This is your original board? Yeah, this is the that your brother made in shop class? Yep. Wow. So what year is this from? Probably, 73. 1973. Yeah.
From there, it was her parents who encouraged her love of skateboarding at a time when so few girls were in the sport.
And even my mom, when I would tell her, "Mom, I'm going to go skateboarding," and she'd start laughing, like, "Well, be careful." Oh, look is that you? Yeah.
But careful skateboarders don't always land on the walls of the NHS Skate Museum in Santa Cruz.
And this is my board that I was riding then.
Back then, Oyama said, she struggled to be her own advocate for equal pay and opportunities in such a male-dominated sport.
When they first did some of the X Games events, they had The women's first prize was $2,500, but they were giving men $2,500 to show up and skate. They didn't even have to place.
Where do you see things headed for women?
I think it's headed in a really good space. I think that it'll just be natural and normal for a young girl to say, I want to skateboard and I want to compete.
These days, Oyama is keen to encourage more women to pick up a board and teach amateurs, like me, how to skate.
Don't I look so cool?
Or should we say attempt?
That was terrifying. Woo! How's that feel? Good. And then I do this? Yep. Okay. I wasn't ready for that. Good job. Thank you.
Oyama isn't slowing down anytime soon. This fall, she's headed to the World Skate Games in Rome.
I think I take every day as a gift to skateboarding as some fun thing that not everyone gets to do. Like, I got to go travel and skateboard, and I just feel like I wanted to get the most out of it. But I never thought I would still be getting the most out of it.
And you may continue to get the most out of it.
Yeah. Jamie Ucas, CBS News.
All right, still ahead, you may recognize this man from social media or his TV show. It's called Caught in Providence. Judge Frank Caprio is his name. He's a big deal in Rhode Island. You wonder why? Well, because of the way he judges others.
You're like a little street preacher from the bench.
I'm just a small-time musical court judge who's trying to do good. That's all I am. Who tries to take into consideration the circumstances surrounding the people before me.
You know what it's like to not be able to afford shoes that match.
Oh, I know. I know what it's like shining shoes on the corner.
Yeah.
You know about that.
I know about that.
Judge Frank Caprio has captivated millions of fans over a long career because he often brings tears to people's eyes. Tears of joy, that is. Here's David Begnaud.
Now, we're talking about your father, right? Now, you're going to say guilty or not guilty. What do you say?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Judge Frank Caprio is beloved, not for his sense of humor, but for his mercy.
We all have life's challenges. We can face them in two ways. We can either crumble and succumb to them, or we can rise above them, you know, and I'm sure you have the strength and the courage to rise above them. The one thing you don't have to worry about are these tickets. Right? He's going to get dismissed.
Okay. His TV show, Caught in Providence,
Well, you get all these tickets.
highlighting his day-to-day life reviewing traffic cases and misdemeanors in Rhode Island,
Your case is bothering me.
became syndicated around the country in 2018.
Say, Mommy, not guilty.
Not guilty.
Yay! And thanks to the help of social media, it turned this 87-year-old into a renowned figure internationally.
This is my wonderful husband.
Oh.
I got the ticket. He was driving my car.
Oh.
I'm not guilty.
Oh.
He is.
You go through this every day?
Yes, Your Honor.
We've been happily married for 43 years, right?
Yes, dear.
But what has captivated Judge Caprio's millions of fans over the past year is his ongoing battle with pancreatic cancer, which he completed treatment for just a few weeks ago.
Happy days are here again.
Why did you want to go public with it?
Well, I really thought I could be an inspiration to other people if I survived.
You are an inspiration, as you are surviving.
So far, so good. So far, so good. It's not a pleasant experience to go to bed at night, say your prayers, and all of a sudden, you have one extra thing you have to ask for, and that is, please, help the treatments be successful. And I think we're on our way. We're going to give this to you to take with you today, right?
Your Honor, you know I don't have $1 to my name. I really thank you for that.
The kindness and the compassion that Judge Caprio has shown in his courtroom is finding its way back to him in the form of letters and gifts. There are thousands of them.
You are an inspiration to all. You've touched more lives than you can imagine with your heart of gold. I hope these warm your heart and your feet. So I guess we know what these are. Happy days will be here again, and best wishes, Paula.
Those heartfelt messages have also been pouring in from some of the judge's more famous fans.
I am sending you a boatload of prayer, and also I'm a fangirl.
It's been a pleasure to get to know you just through social media, and I'm so glad you're with us. You are a treasure.
Judge Frank, we know you're a fantastic guy, kind, family man, just a wonderful, wonderful individual. This video is not about you though, Frank. It's about me. Got a speeding ticket out here in Los Angeles. I was wondering if you knew anybody that could get me out of it.
After you, Your Honor.
Together, we visited the courtroom, which is now named for him. Judge Caprio called this home for 38 years before he retired in 2023.
I've watched so many of your videos. Tell me about one or two of those that you will always remember.
I remember Victor Cobella, and he was 96 when he came in. He was charged with speeding. Mr. Cobella, you are charged with a school zone violation.
I don't drive that fast, Judge. I'm 96 years old and I drive slowly, and I only drive when I have to. I was going to the blood work for my boy. He's handicapped.
You were taking your son to the doctor's office?
Yeah, I take him for blood work every 2 weeks because he's got cancer.
How old is your son?
63.
And Daddy's still taking care of him, right?
I only drive when I have to.
Yeah. I wish the best for your son, and I wish you good health, and your case is dismissed.
Of all the cases for the judge to recall, we were so happy that he mentioned Victor, because...
I have a surprise for you. Victor is here.
Come on. Victor.
Oh my gosh. The best friend I ever had. God bless you. I hope you live to be my age and over.
Over?
Yeah. And do everything and help everybody. There's not a better man on earth than you. You help everybody. God bless you.
Thanks, Victor. Thanks, pal.
Judge Caprio's deep empathy for others stems from the hardships he faced in his own life. Growing up in poverty in Providence without hot running water, just blocks from the courthouse.
Now, this corner, that was my corner. I shined shoes.
Oh, you did?
No, it just so happens that I have my shoe shine box with me. It's in the back seat.
You have the shoe shine box? No way.
Come on, get out of the car.
Okay.
Put your foot down. No, I can't shine your shoes because they're not leather.
But this is where it happened.
I would be like this. I would be like this, shining shoes right here.
Every time you talk, it's like a testimony. You're like a little street preacher from the bench.
I'm just a small-time municipal court judge who's trying to do good. That's all I am. Who tries to take into consideration the circumstances surrounding the people before me.
You know what it's like to not be able to afford shoes that match.
Oh, I know. I know what it's like shining shoes on the corner.
Yeah.
You know about that.
I know about that. To think I didn't even have a dime to pay you or a nickel to tip you, Judge.
Yeah. I was only stiffed twice in my life. There was one guy and you. Twice I got stiffed. I didn't get paid my 10 cents.
Well, here's 2 cents more. If you're going to judge someone,
never met a judge or a person like you. You're amazing.
Make sure you do it the Frank Caprio way.
We're just doing what we think is right. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
David Begnaud, Bat and Cleanup. That is our show. I hope it brightened your day. I hope it lifted you up. If for some reason it didn't, reruns remain free. I'm going to go find some good news. Press play again.